Have you ever wondered how to make a Juicy Lucy? Or better yet, have you even ever heard of a Juicy Lucy? Well, stick around because today I'm going to show you exactly how and why you should be making this delicious burger. Let's check it out. Hi everybody, my name is Brandon Baker of Black Dog Barbecue, and today I'm teaming up with Charbroil Grills to show you how to make this inverted cheeseburger, better known as a Juicy Lucy. Now before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can follow along for not only this cook, but all of the other great cooks that we're putting on throughout the course of the year. Now while you're doing that, I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of a backstory on where the Juicy Lucy came from. This burger originated out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and two bars really try to lay claim to it. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's an absolutely delicious burger you guys need to be trying. Just think about it. You're going to be adding cheese to the middle of a burger, and if you want to on top as well, but you're going to be having a nice gooey warm interior that's going to be absolutely delicious to taste. Now making these is really pretty similar to that of making a smash burger. We're going to go ahead and get some small patties around 1/4 pound each. We're going to separate those, and then I will put cheese on top of one of those patties, top it with another patty, and then I'll push down the edges to make sure that that burger is sealed. That way we'll have our stuffed burger and we can throw that on the grill. Now the cooking process is really going to be pretty straightforward. I'm actually going to lower the heat a little bit more than I typically would for say a smash burger because I want that cheese to melt inside. So we're going to be cooking this over low to medium low throughout the duration of the cook. And today I'll be cooking these on Charbroil's 3-burner Pro Series gas grill, but really you could cook this on a grill, you could cook it on a griddle, you could even cook this inside if you wanted to. Now as far as toppings go, I really encourage you to make this your own. But today I'm going to go classic for the most part. So I'm going to do a little bit of lettuce, going to do some tomatoes. I'm going to add some barbecue sauce because I do prefer that on my burgers, as well as some crispy onions on top for a nice crunch. Now beyond that, there's really nothing else to making this burger. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through that process. All right, now I'm using a pre-made salt, pepper, garlic rub for this, but feel free just to use salt and pepper or a separate rub that you prefer to use at home. Let's flip it over. And now we can layer that with cheese. Make sure you leave yourself a little room around the edges there so you can get a nice seal. All right, and that is our stuffed burger. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple more of these and then I'll get these on the grill. All right, I've set the grill up for 2-zone cooking. This burner right here is actually off, so we've got these over indirect heat with our direct heat on either side. So I'm doing that again so that cheese can melt inside so we can get a nice ooey gooey interior without overcooking the outside first. If I do want to get a nice crust at the end and I think the cheese is melted, I will throw it over direct heat to finish it. But we're gonna cook these for a few minutes here, give them a flip and see where we're at. All right, we're about 8 minutes into this cook, so I'm gonna go ahead and give these burgers a flip. We still got a ways to go, so I'm gonna let these cook for another 8 to 10 minutes before I check back in. All right, these burgers are cooking nicely, so I went ahead and turned on this middle burner so we could get these over direct heat and start getting a nice sear. All right, so our burgers are cooked through at this point, but I'm gonna throw some cheese on the top side while I let a nice crust develop on the bottom. All right, the cheese is melted inside, on top, and these burgers are good to go. Don't forget to toast your buns. These will only take a minute. All right, so just as a quick recap, we cooked these Juicy Lucy burgers all in all about 20 minutes. We gave it a flip once or twice, and besides that, it was either over indirect heat or over medium-low heat for the entire time of the cook. Now, the burgers are fully cooked, the cheese melted, we've built our burgers as you can see, and the only thing left to do is give them a try. I know it's hard to mess up a burger, but that's delicious. I feel like they're referring to this when they talk about finger looking good. I really liked that I went with the barbecue sauce on this. It gives it a nice tang, as well as the crunch from those crispy onions. A really good complement to the cheesiness of the burger. You know, the only thing I do differently next time is I would definitely add bacon, because I don't think you can ever go wrong when you're adding bacon to a burger. But besides that, there's really not much I would change to this. It's really pretty easy to make and a quick cook, and between the fat and those flavors you're getting from the barbecue sauce, the crispy onions, and even the tomatoes as well you're putting on there, really all in all, a great burger. Gonna finish this off real quick. That wraps up today's video, and thank you again for following along. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. It's really an awesome burger that I would absolutely give a try. But if you haven't already, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to continue to see the content we have coming out, as well as what we've already put out on the feed. So once you've done that, make sure to stay tuned as we continue to push this content out that we'll be cooking on our Charbroil Grill products. And until next time, happy grilling.